Welcome back to our channel, Valuable Coins Hub. These rare states $quarter coins make people rich. Let's find out why. Don't miss out one of these who know a single coin could make you rich. Number 1. Today we're diving into the story of a coin that's far more than just metal, far more than just 25 cents. We're talking about the United States of America New Jersey State Quarter from 1999. This isn't just a coin. It's a tiny piece of American pride, bursting with rarity, charm, and collector's thrill. Now listen carefully. This quarter wasn't just struck like any ordinary piece of money. The 1999 New Jersey quarter came at the very beginning of the legendary 50-state quarters program, which means it was among the first to stir up the frenzy in coin collecting across the country. That alone makes it a big deal in the collector world. But when you combine that with error coins and condition grading, it becomes a jackpot hiding in plain sight. The design on this quarter is breathtaking. It proudly displays the historic moment of Washington crossing the Delaware River, and it screams patriotism and legacy. But here's the real kicker. If your coin has a misalignment in the lettering, or shows signs of doubling, or has weak strikes or off-center stamping, you could be looking at a rare piece that collectors would chase down with excitement. What makes this coin even more exciting is the fact that some of the error versions didn't surface until years later, meaning many people tossed them into circulation without even noticing what they were holding. Imagine all those years, people spending these quarters, completely unaware they were holding something that could be worth far more than its face value. For collectors out there, this is where it gets good. You need to pay extra close attention to the details. Look for full drum lines, check for strong luster, and keep an eye out for doubling, especially on the obverse where the words United States of America or E pluribus unum could show signs of a doubled die. Even small details like die chips around the sails or near the boat's edge have added tremendous value to certain New Jersey quarters found in coin shows and online auctions. Here's a tip from longtime collectors. Don't just rely on casual glances. Use a magnifying glass, inspect under good light, and compare with known error examples online. Some of the rarest finds were only caught because someone looked just a little closer than everyone else. And always keep your best finds in airtight holders. Condition is everything. If you're buying, always aim for high-grade examples. Anything that's mint state condition with a certified grading from PCGS or NGC stands out big time in the collector world. And if you ever spot a quarter with a weird strike or strange mark, never dismiss it. Have it checked. Coins like that have popped up in places like Dallas, New York, and even small flea markets in Kansas and sold for jaw-dropping numbers at auctions later. Collectors love this coin not only for its beautiful and bold design, but because it brings with it a story, a piece of the revolutionary spirit frozen in metal and passed hand to hand through generations. And when you add the right error to the mix or hold onto one that's still shimmering with that original mint shine, you might just be holding onto something way more than a quarter. As we wrap this up, remember this, the original market value of this beautiful coin was just 25 cents. That's right, just one quarter. But today, the stories behind it, the condition it's found in, and the rare errors it might carry. Those are the things that turn it into a collector's dream. So never ignore your change. That little coin sitting quietly in your palm could be your doorway into the exciting world of rare and valuable US coins. If you loved learning about this, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite coin find. We've got so much more to show you, and who knows? Your next treasure could be just a video away. Number 2. Get ready, because the coin I'm about to tell you about has serious stories and secrets hiding beneath its shiny surface. This isn't just any quarter. It's the 2004 Florida State Quarter, and whether you've slipped one into your pocket, left it in a coin jar, or pulled it from a register, this coin could be more exciting than you ever realized. The Florida Quarter features that iconic scene. Smiling sunshine behind sabal palm trees and the state outline. Simple, bright, instantly memorable, but it's what you don't expect that makes it thrilling. Hidden in circulation are rare mint errors that collectors go wild for. Imagine finding a Florida quarter with a double die. Maybe letters like United States of America or quarter dollar look like they have shadows or extra lines around them. That doubling is a minting mistake that suddenly turns a quarter into collector gold. Some of these coins have off-center strikes where the design is shifted just enough so part of the rim is missing or the trees lean off one side. Those dramatic misalignments don't happen often, And when they do, collectors in places like Atlanta, Miami, and New York rush to verify them and buy them quickly. There are reports too of die cracks running across the palm trees or into the sun's rays. Tiny raised lines on the surface from die wear that transform an ordinary quarter into a rare find. Add to that the rare planchet clipping errors where a small slice is missing from the coin edge, and suddenly you have something unexpected, unique, and highly sought after. If you're a coin lover or collector, here's what you need to do every time a 2004 Florida quarter crosses your path. Look closely under good light for extra lines in text or the tree fronds. Flip it and inspect the sun's rays and palms for lines or missing metal. Hold it by the edge to feel for any clipping. Coins with full luster, clean surfaces, and crisp details paired with any error become real attention grabbers. A great tip is to use a magnifier or jeweler's loupe. Sometimes those doubled letters or tiny cracks only reveal themselves up close. Collectors have found rare Florida quarters while sorting rolls, checking change at garage sales, and rummaging through old coin collections. When these coins finally hit auction or collector groups in cities like Dallas or Tampa, bidding can skyrocket fast. These quarters are part of the Florida collector community too. People chasing high-grade error examples, especially diehards building complete state quarter sets. They love these coins when they come preserved, untouched, shiny, and most importantly with visible mint errors. And now the moment you've been waiting for. This one's simple to remember. The original market value of the 2004 Florida quarter was just 25 cents. Number 3. If you've ever come across a 2013 Perry's Victory quarter and just tossed it aside without a second glance, you might have walked past a true treasure. So don't blink, and don't skip this story, because this coin right here could be worth far more than its face ever promised. And I'm going to tell you why this one is so special, why collectors go absolutely crazy over it, and why you might want to double-check every single quarter you've got lying around. Now let's start with this. This coin isn't just a tribute to American history, it's a piece of it. Released in 2013 as part of the America the Beautiful series, the Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial Quarter honors the legacy of the Battle of Lake Erie and Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry's bravery. But while most people just see it as another pretty coin with a fancy design, what lies beneath that surface is what gets collectors excited, and sometimes even shocked. The front shows our familiar George Washington profile, but the reverse is what steals the show. A tall column rising into the sky, surrounded by trees and grace, marking Perry's triumph and peace between nations. But here's where it gets interesting. Not every 2013 Perry's Victory quarter looks the same. And that's where the thrill begins. Some of these coins were struck with errors that make them truly rare, one-of-a-kind pieces. Picture this. Your quarter looks normal, but the details are slightly off. Maybe the letters look like they've been shadowed or doubled. That's called a double die error, and it's more common on these quarters than you'd think. These little printing slip-ups are pure gold for collectors. There have even been examples with off-center strikes where the design isn't perfectly aligned with the rim, leaving blank space or a crooked image. And then you have die cracks that snake their way through the surface like lightning bolts or cuds, those strange blobs near the rim where part of the die was damaged or worn out. Every one of these rare errors turns a basic coin into something collectors fight to own. One collector in Ohio sold a Perry's Victory quarter with a clear doubling on the word Liberty and parts of the memorial itself. He sold it for a few $100s to a dealer who had been looking for one in that condition for months. Another lucky find surfaced in Pennsylvania with a noticeable off-center strike that caught fire at an online auction. These errors aren't imaginary. They're being discovered every year in places like Texas, New York, and Illinois by people just like you. If you're a collector, or even someone just starting out, here's something you must do. Every time you get change back, every time you open a coin roll, take a minute and scan those 2013 quarters closely. Look at the date, the edges, the letters, and especially the memorial design. Use a simple magnifying glass and look for doubling or strange blobs near the rim. Some of the best discoveries have come from everyday change. Don't be afraid to compare with photos online either. Join collector groups and forums, post your finds, and see what others are saying. That one coin you're unsure about could be the one everyone else is hunting for. And if you find one in great condition, hold on to it or get it appraised before you make any decisions. Sometimes, What looks like a small detail can make a huge difference in value. Collectors across the country are building full sets of the America the Beautiful quarters, and the Perry's Victory coin is a standout because of its historical theme and visual beauty. Add the potential for rare mint errors, and you've got a coin that's not just collectible, it's unforgettable. Remember, the original market value of the 2013 Perry's Victory quarter was only 25 cents. But in the right hands, with the right errors and in the right condition, it's already sold in places like Cincinnati, Orlando, and even Los Angeles for hundreds of dollars at private collector shows and auctions. Number 4, we're diving deep into one of the most underappreciated treasures in the entire America the Beautiful series, the 2013 Great Basin quarter. This is not just any coin. This is a coin with secrets, with rare details, and with hidden value that only a few sharp-eyed collectors have discovered. So stay with me till the end, because I promise, you won't want to miss a single detail. Now when we talk about the Great Basin quarter, we're talking about a coin that celebrates something ancient and extraordinary. The beautiful bristlecone pine, one of the oldest living organisms on Earth. This coin represents more than just money. It represents time, resilience, and a connection to the rugged land of Nevada. And with all that deep meaning, it's no surprise that some versions of this coin have caught the attention of collectors all over the country. But not every 2013 Great Basin quarter is created equal. Some of these coins are hiding something extremely valuable, rare mint errors that make them stand out like a diamond in the dust. There are versions with off-center strikes, some with doubling on the text or tree branches, and a few even have die cracks that turn them into one-of-a-kind pieces. These are the coins that get snatched up the moment they're discovered, and they often go for high amounts at auction houses and online marketplaces. Imagine finding a quarter in your change that looks just a bit off, and realizing it's worth not cents but hundreds of dollars. That's the thrill coin hunters live for, and these Great Basin quarters, especially from the Philadelphia and Denver mints, have been known to pop up with these collectible errors. You just need a good eye, a little patience, and a deep appreciation for the details that others overlook. If you're a coin collector, here's what I want you to do. Every time you come across a 2013 Great Basin quarter, look closely, grab a magnifying glass, tilt it in the light, and inspect every part of it carefully. Focus on the tree design, look at the roots, the branches, and the texture. That's where many of the errors show up. Check the edges too, especially for signs of doubling or minting shifts. One slight variation could mean you've found a hidden gem that others passed by. And remember, it's not just the errors that make these coins valuable. Even pristine, uncirculated Great Basin quarters in mint condition are highly sought after. Collectors love coins with sharp details, full luster, and no scratches or dings. If you have one straight from a mint roll or a special collector's set, protect it well. Those versions are becoming rarer every day, and their demand is only going up. There's a reason people are talking about this coin more and more. It's beautiful, historic, and quietly powerful. The kind of coin that speaks to collectors who appreciate nature, resilience, and American heritage. And when you add in the possibility of finding a rare error, well, it becomes a real treasure hunt. Now, for those of you wondering about the original market value of this quarter, just 25 cents. That's right, a simple quarter. But as we've seen again and again, it's not the face value that matters. It's the rarity, the condition, and the story behind the coin that truly gives it its worth. So next time you're sorting through your coins, don't overlook the 2013 Great Basin quarter. What looks like spare change could actually be the next great discovery in your collection. And if you do find something special, whether it's a die crack, a double die, or even a misaligned strike, let the coin community know, because finds like that deserve attention. Number 5 and last rare coin, the 2008 Arizona State Quarter. This isn't just a coin, it's a little piece of American treasure, packed with beauty, meaning, and believe it or not, the potential for big value if you know what to look for. So, listen very carefully and don't miss a single second, because in this video, I'm going to tell you all about its uniqueness, the rarest errors, why collectors are chasing it down like gold, and what makes it stand out in the world of state quarters. Now, let me tell you something thrilling. This coin features one of the most iconic images of the Southwest, that striking Grand Canyon backdrop, the legendary saguaro cactus. It's like the heart of Arizona stamped onto metal. But here's the kicker. Some of these coins aren't just beautiful, they're rare, and rare means valuable. And some people don't even realize they're holding on to one of the most collectible quarters of the last 2 decades. What makes this Arizona 2008 quarter such a sensation isn't just the state pride or the design. It's the hunt for special errors that have popped up in circulation. There are versions of this coin with extra cactus leaves or doubled features, especially near the E pluribus unum text. You've got to have sharp eyes, but once you spot one, you'll never forget it. That kind of mint error makes collectors jump with excitement and reach deep into their pockets at auctions. Even tiny variations in the way the coin was struck can create huge buzz. There are examples where the die clash or doubling errors are so subtle, even seasoned collectors miss them, until someone smart enough spots the difference and lists it for a premium price. That's where the fun starts and where the value skyrockets. Let me share a real example. One Arizona state quarter with a strong cactus leaf doubling error was sold in an auction house in California, and the bidding was wild. Another similar piece changed hands at a coin show in Florida, and the seller walked away smiling from ear to ear. Why? Because collectors are always on the hunt for coins like this. Coins that tell a story and bring something rare to the table. Now, if you're a collector or even just someone who checks pocket change, I've got a tip for you. Always inspect your 2008 Arizona quarters under good lighting. Use a magnifying lens and pay special attention to the cactus and the Grand Canyon lines. Look closely for doubling, die chips, or any leaf that seems out of place. Don't clean the coin, that can lower its value. But do protect it right away if you think you've got something special. Hold on to it and get it graded by a professional, because that one coin might just surprise you with its value. The Arizona State Quarter holds a special spot in the State Quarters program, and its design alone makes it a must-have. But the added thrill of mint errors turns it into a treasure hunt that's still going strong even after more than a decade. That's the beauty of collecting. You never know what's hiding in plain sight. So whether you're just starting your coin collection, or you're a longtime enthusiast, don't let this coin slip through your fingers. It might look like an ordinary quarter, but the ones with errors. They've sold in big auctions, been showcased in collectors' albums, and added serious value to portfolios. In today's market, a unique Arizona 2008 quarter with the right error could sell for hundreds, or even thousands, depending on the condition and the eye of the buyer. And just for perspective, the original face value of this coin was just 25 cents. But to the right collector, in the right moment, it could be worth so much more. So check your change, dig into your old jars, and search your drawers, because that little piece of Arizona might just be your hidden gem. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories just like this one. Happy collecting!